Teaser time. I love teasing people. I'm working hard on this. I have a long ways to go. First off, the bridge, not done. And then I restarted. However, a lot of the guns are in. Well, a lot of the guns in the front are in. The guns in the back are in. The sides, the top, and the bottom, not so much. However, as you can see, there's a series of guns. First off, these torpedo launchers. They're actually slow, but they get speed and they're quite powerful. Then there's these rockets. They don't have as near a range as the torpedoes, but the difference is they're rapid firing, and there's a lot of them. As you can see, there's three there, same with the other side. And then there's these cannons. Now these are the little David cannons from one of the mod packs I'm using. Unfortunately, the conveyors have to be revealed in order for that, so it is somewhat exposed there. This is a heavy cruiser. It's a cruiser, so it's fast, but it's a heavy cruiser because it's armored, bigger, and well armed. As you can see, it's well armed. However, I still have work to do. Don't mess with this ship. I have a lot of work to do, but trust me, you're not going to want to mess with this. As for the paint job's done, underbelly, this is the Mark II Dragonfly, which is this thing's designed to have. You can fit the Mark I's, however they're a little wide. It's easier to put the Mark II's. As you can see in here, each one of these has a bit, although this one can't because of that, but there's plenty of room inside for 6 Mark II's down here. Hop up here, there's room for 4 more that are undergoing maintenance, and not to mention additional craft. You can have some additional dragonflies here, maybe some mantis, and a few things on the back wall. So a pretty big hangar overall for such a vessel. Also, that's the lower hangar, which is the heavy fighter hangar. This is the support hangar. Yeah, a support hangar and a fighter hangar? Yep. Plenty of support craft, supply ships come in here, latch on various locations, drop off their payload. However, they can't be very big because this is only 2 wide. That's okay. This is 4 wide and thus can fit something quite large. A big supply ship if need be. It can fit in here, don't recommend it. However, this one is meant for more of the smaller stuff. You can see plenty of thrusters, including those thrusters on the back here. Good amount of guns to help defense, and engine power is not lacking. Besides a pair of industrial thrusters for Sage, we have a series of ion thrusters and a pair of Titan engines. This thing's going to have one heck of a forward kick. Now, obviously, the side is blank of any firepower, and I don't want to just put a bunch of Boffers and Aidens and Gatling guns on here. I want some big guns. I'm thinking some sort of 300mm gun. However, like, how about this? There's actually a choice. 300mm side cannon. Thinking about that. Be not a bad choice. Especially because they are kind of automated for moving up, down, and left, and right, as you can see. Field of fire is limited, but that's okay. It's a broadside cannon. So I'm thinking of a few of these sitting around here and there. Obviously, the field of fire 45 degrees up, 45 degrees down, side to side about 45 degrees as well. So it's a nice cone. That's okay. It's definitely better than the 900mm, which I'll probably put on battleship. I mean, look at this. That's way bigger. I'm going to probably stick those on a battleship. This is a cruiser, not a battleship. And it's not a battle cruiser. Make that distinction. Not a battle cruiser. Obviously, I'm probably going to stick on some dual lights, some CIWS, and the, something else. What was it? I forget. Oh yeah, well, dual lights, auto CIWS, Aidens, Boffers. You'll probably see a couple Vulcans as I'm expanding. Some other stuff as well. Oh yeah, in case you didn't notice, on the bottom here is a pair of antenna just for the fighters. I'm not done. Just a little teaser. As you can see, there's a huge amount of thrusters all over this thing for side thrust. Now, top of going up and down, not so much so far. I've got a lot of work to do, so we'll see. Catch you later.